Let me get the pronunciation of his surname so I don't unclassify it. Mbebe.
Mbebe.
Mbebe. You see? I
Yes.
knew the tone would go.
Yeah, Mbebe.
Mbebe.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds ugly though. Crude.
I know. I'm the only guy who has a surname that is a direct order. Dumisani? Mbebe. That's what it is.
We're not editing that out.
No, what?
King David Studio podcast.
Dumisani?
Mbebe.
Why more sharp?
Well, I guess that's why I've got so many kids, yeah.
Hey, my daughter. I see I lap. Oh,
yeah?
Let's start here.
Okay.
Ukrent?
Dimnan Pudamujan.
I'm well, man.
Yeah, man, I think I should just take this opportunity and apologize for the delay because I was meant to come here a long time ago.
I
but,
know.
just kind of like traveling and yeah.
Where do you go when you travel?
I go home.
You have
I go to the farm, you know.
Where is home?
Home is in Ngamakwe, rural village called Kwasfanga. You know.
Is it where you were born?
That's where I was born and bred. You know. I hear I was born behind the door of the big house, yeah.
Tell us more. That's interesting. Behind the door?
Yeah, not in hospital. Some of my siblings were born in Somerset, whatever hospital in Cape Town, but I'm the one who was born behind the door, you know.
What is the story? What's the backstory? I'm sure they've told you.
Well, I guess it's a distance thing as well. You know that you are quite far from let's say civilization as we know it, you know. So when the baby wants out now, they want out now.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, no, then this is what must happen. Just give birth behind the door. Because remember that we didn't have hospitals back then.
No. Even now.
No, yeah. I mean,
the distance is still bad
it's still
for
bad.
a lot of people.
I mean, I take an hour from the tar road to get home.
Jeez.
Like I drive on a gravel road and
no wonder you drive the car you drive.
Yeah.
No other car would
Yeah.
survive.
I always say I drive the cheapest, car ever, but it's the most expensive in terms of value that it adds.
That's true.
You know?
It's off-road terrain. It needs
Yeah.
it. When it drives on tar road, it says, this is nothing."
Yeah, no, it's like a bit tentative. But
Yes.
once I get on the gravel road, then that's when I can actually feel the
Yes.
power that it has.
So you travel home often.
I go home often. It's my go-to place. Ngiyaphila mangisekhaya.
What does that mean?
It means I'm a spiritual person.
Yeah.
And the connection that I have with my home will always be there. And I can go anywhere in the world, but I always yearn to actually go back home.
There must be something though that draws you to it.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's those that actually came before me.
Wow.
It's those that when I talk about who I am, I mention their names. Ndithi ndinguDumisani ozalwa mahlubandile ozalwa ngumbizweni ozalwa ngubani. That's me.
That's who you are.
That's who I am.
Yeah. It's interesting, and every time you visit, do you come back feeling different?
I always say I take such a short time driving from Joburg to home.
Okay.
And I take longer driving from home to Joburg.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's all exciting when I'm going home. But when I'm driving back, I'm like, oh. I mean, I drove back on Sunday, quite recently. Well, like as in like
A few days ago.
Yeah, a few days ago.
Yeah.
And I was calling my brothers and I'm like thinking, damn, should I just do a U-turn here in Bloemfontein and just
Go back.
Just go back. And
That's not far. Bloemfontein is much shorter to Joburg than it is to Ekai.
So I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's fine. And maybe I will not drive. I mean, like this year only, I've been home for like, 4 times already.
Yeah.
And when I go home, I always, there's something that I get, and there's some confidence that I get when I'm from home,
Ubuye usikhokho.
Buya ngisesikhokho la.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
Yeah.
That's into who's home now? Who's left?
It's my brothers.
Okay.
It's my brothers, yeah. It's my brothers.
And
my big brothers.
what's keeping them at home when everybody else wants to move to the suburban urban cities?
If I always say if there was an entertainment industry in the province, Eastern Cape, I would stay home. If I could act virtually, I would actually just sit at home, set up studios and
do your part.
And do my part. Then it's
superimpose.
Then they will superimpose it.
You could do this
cut
interview.
Between those shots.
If you could do this interview in just an hour. I guess you can now with the virtual all of that.
I mean, like COVID actually taught us a lot.
It did.
That these things are actually possible.
Have you auditioned like that?
Yes. Yes, I do. I do.
You still do?
Yeah, I still do. Like, I still do like self-tapes. I just kind of like put my phone there and I choose what frame I want to use and I edit it. I color grade it myself and then I send it.
The beauty of it is you can do it over and over again until you get it right.
Until you get it right.
Yeah, it's like, I'm happy with this.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm a one-taker kind of guy.
Tell me about it.
I do that, because, I mean, like, I believe that auditions for me, it's like, especially with self-tapes, chances are, I mean, who doesn't know who Dumisani is?
That's what you had Kosh.
But I mean, like, who doesn't know? I mean, I don't even introduce myself. I just say, listen, I'm reading for this character. That's what it is. And I just send it. Because chances are they just want to see you in terms of like what you look like currently. And do you fit the role or you do not fit the role?
I've spoken to so many actors about the audition, if it should still be happening at a particular level of your career. And I get different answers, which is, for me, that's the interesting bit about it, that they give different answers. Some say, I need to do it because it keeps me wanting this thing. So I'm happy to stand in front of people whom I've worked with and do this thing again and again. And some say, I don't understand why they still call me. They know my work.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know about what they say, but when I talk to my partner, I always say, listen, I have an opportunity to act. I never treat it as an audition. I'm like, I have another opportunity to act, to showcase what I know I have, In fact, we were talking about Unseen, season 2. I auditioned for a role there, and I said to her, you know what? Oh, I had such a great acting experience today.
Wow, the audition.
Yeah, the audition, and I was like, listen, I never step into an audition like room, like space, and say I'm auditioning. Yeah. I get in there and I say I'm shooting.
In your mind, it's a
it's a set. That's what it is.
Jeez, man, maybe that's the secret to getting jobs.
Well, then if they didn't know, now they know.
They do.
So I mean, in as like, as for why do you still audition at this? Like, I mean, I guess for me, it's always a matter of, working with different producers and they would like to see you and everything like that. Mm-hmm. Of course, you do get some calls and like, Dumisani, listen, we've got this role. Like, are you interested? And then like, you pick it up.
Let me read up on it.
No, you pick it up.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will say, oh, no, let me see if it's something that I want to do or not. No, we don't have that luxury. There's not so much work.
Jeez.
No, there's not so much work. You see a lot of TV, but there's not so much work.
Is there a lot of actors? As a result, there's not enough work for everyone.
I think there's a lot of actors, and then there's a lot of influencers. And then beyond that, there's a lot of good-looking people on TV.
So you're saying these are different
So these are
categories.
all different categories.
Okay,
If you wanna make beautiful TV, you can pick up like any beauty. I don't want to mention names. You can pick up any beautiful looking woman.
Yeah.
You make them your lead, and you know what? We will watch it.
Really?
Not because of the story, not because she's brilliant, but because we're like, oh my word, let's just go and
Who is that?
No, I'm just saying.
So we'll go through the who is that, and that's enough for people to watch.
Yeah, they will watch.
Okay.
I mean, why do you think some guys actually get a lot of work? Some guys are not good at what they do. All they do is just go to gym, look beautiful, and then they will actually make them like shoot like in like tight t-shirts or whatever, or like open like shirts. Isn't that what women want to see? That's what they want to see.
I don't know.
Well, that's what they want to see.
That's what they want to see.
That's what they want to see.
And the same applies for guys who are looking at beautiful girls.
Exactly.
So that's a category of work.
That's a category of work.
Let's talk about that for one more second.
Yes.
Is there a lot more of that? Or has it come through? Now you're seeing there's a lot more pretty things, pretty people television shows than there is the mainstream.
There is.
It's picking up.
There's a lot more of that.
An increase. Are you seeing
there is like, it's actually like, there's a trajectory, and it's actually like, if you're looking at a graph, it's actually going up.
Pretty People TV.
Yeah, Pretty People TV.
Jeez.
Like, Gym Freak kind of like TV. My son was like, the reason why this person and that person are actually doing this is because the reason why they are getting all these jobs that they are getting, it's got nothing to do with their talent.
What does that make an actor that has been doing the work as long as you have, that's done work, not that you're not pretty, but you get what I mean? That's not doing Pretty People TV. I don't want you to walk out of here thinking,
then it becomes a double impact. It's fine. You look good. It's fine. You're handsome. It's fine. And then you can still deliver.
Yes.
And I always say, actors that look pretty or that like look handsome on TV, that's all they are all about. Like they don't, like, when you are in this craft, you just have to you gotta look ugly.
Really?
You gotta be ugly at what you do. You don't have to
explain that.
Yeah, it means it's not about you. It's not about Dumisani. It's about the character.
That's it.
If you have to be ugly in that specific scene, you gotta be ugly in that specific scene.
But you're saying there's a lot more of you got to look pretty even if the scene is ugly.
Yes, you gotta make the scene look beautiful, even if it's ugly, even if it's badly written. Like I say this all the time. I say, listen, it's okay. I don't care how bad the script is. I wanna be good in a very badly written script.
Yeah.
I wanna be good.
Without mentioning any names, have you done a badly written script? And you look at it like,
Damn.
It's in your spine, I'm afraid.
It happens in soapies a lot. Because
Okay.
there's like, writing, and then they actually like drag a story. They drag a story, they drag it, and they get to a point where they don't even know what to do with the character.
But they want to keep this thing going.
They want to keep this thing going. It becomes a bore, but be good as bored as you are.
And when it becomes a bore, it's likely to become a bore for the audience and also for those that are acting in it.
Yeah.
Do you at some point think, Lento ayisipani, mara lasispaneni bafowethu?
Asispaneni bafethu. And you see, like, there are bills, So there are bills. You're like, you know what? No, this is not working.
Yeah.
It's not working. You can actually like ask questions in terms of like story line, in terms of like, who your character is. But you're like, you know what? I'm not here to be like a storyline or anything like that. My mandate here is actually quite clear. Dumisani, portray this character. If they are written badly, it's fine. Be good.
Be good under bad circumstances.
Be good under bad circumstances, yeah.
Let's talk about another category, influencer category.
Influencer category, I don't even know who actually did the research, because for some reason they are actually associating the number of followers that one has with viewership.
I'm glad my career in my industry of radio doesn't really do that. Some of us would be without jobs.
So I mean, like now there's like such an ugly trend where they will even ask you how many followers do you have on Instagram, how many followers do you have on Twitter, how many followers do you have on like all these like social platforms, and you ask yourself, what's got that? I mean,
what does that have to do with?
What's that got to do with my talent?
Have you been confronted by that?
No.
Fortunately, not.
No, I've never.
Is it because you have high numbers on these platforms?
I've got high numbers. But I think for me, fallacy in that is I have worked with people that have millions of followers. And those millions of followers have nothing to do with the show that you are shooting. Mm-hmm. You will have like a show sitting at like 500,000 viewership. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh no. Then
le million
then akanti kuphi?
Le
million and social media ayikho la e-TV.
So you've noticed that
I mean
the two worlds don't always come together.
No.
They don't always feed from each other.
There is simply no correlation between the two.
But there's a belief that there is a correlation.
It's a stupid belief.
Huh.
It's a stupid belief.
Yeah.
It's a stupid belief.
Doesn't exist.
People don't. Numbers come to any show because you've got a good story. You've got interesting characters. And you've got actors that pull their weight. You're like, I look at actors and I'm like, I respect these people. You know?
You're still a fan of that world.
Yes,
world.
I am.
As a spectator.
Yes, I am. I mean, I went to watch a theater, piece, and I stepped out, and I was like, you know what? Respect actors.
Yeah.
Like an hour and a half. No script, nothing. These people have rehearsed this thing, and they just keep doing it and keep doing it. It becomes like a mechanism. Mm-hmm. It's like well-oiled machine. And no performance is the same.
No, you can do 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row, but different.
Yeah.
And that's the discipline that we need. Not numbers. Don't be bringing me numbers. Like, forget about numbers.
Is it still on, though, that number?
It is
problem?
Still on.
I thought we kind of solved it.
No, it is
in
still
the past
on.
few years, it kind of fizzled out
It
slightly.
is still on. And I think for me, you know what, I think our industry is just so polluted.
Oh, no.
Because it's so polluted in that it's one industry where anyone can actually say, open up the industry. Now the question is, open it up to who?
To actors, my God.
Exactly.
That's
what it should be about.
Yes.
You can't just say open up the industry to like someone who's not an actor.
Who's an influencer.
Who's an influencer. Come on, just go be an influencer of some brand.
Do you understand, though, the commercial value of some of these influencers? That the show says we need this person because it'll help us sell. Yes, I know we've discussed that maybe the two worlds don't, but there's still a...
All I can say to you is that there is no correlation. For example, bring a Bonang Mateba in my show. People will just know that she is there.
They will be curious.
But here's what it is. Here's what it is. It hinges on the curiosity. There will be millions of people talking about it on social media.
The same place.
Not millions.
The same place where millions.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Than people that are actually watching the show. Because she's not an actor.
Got you.
So it becomes painful. It would become painful to watch. I'm not saying she can't act or anything like that. I'm just like,
It's not her first on
No.
her CV. It's not the first thing she
No.
writes. Yes.
So it's ridiculous.
As colleagues, some of your colleagues, when you speak about this, what is your true reflection? Yalabantu, Bama million, who are coming here and yet they don't really make a difference. Manhleba.
Masleba. David brings it. I can feed off David.
Yes. React.
And I react again.
Yeah.
And there's like allocation in terms of like shooting scenes on a day. They will allocate maybe 45 minutes to one scene, allocate 30 according to the size of the scene or pages of the scene or like how complicated it is. I know. I'm with David. I'm good. We get in there. We're out.
Kungena influencer
Influencer.
or pretty boy.
Influencer. It's like they just looked at the script on set. They don't even know their lines. So you are actually trying to make the scene work. So I actually find myself in a situation now where I have to do almost 5 times
The way.
the work because I gotta make the scene like work because you're not doing anything for me. You're not doing anything for me.
I because I've tried this acting thing. I'm embarrassed.
You did.
And not long ago, this year, maybe 2 months ago,
Oh, okay.
sitting on this very chair, I have newly found respect for what you guys do. I've been in Tatela parts, easy, and then they gave me a script like 3 weeks prior. I would look at it, and then the day before is when I really set to study it and understand.
Yeah,
it.
because you
And
know now.
Now
yeah.
it's
crunch time.
Tomorrow
yeah.
we're shooting. They're arriving at 4 a.m. I'm meant to be acting myself, which should be relatively
Which should be easy.
Yeah, but I still have to read the lines and remember the lines. And I remember reading them with my niece, and I said, I don't know if I can act myself. I don't know how to act myself.
How do you act yourself?
I don't know. That was hard.
Yeah.
And now they start. There's freaking 50 people in the building. Busy. Kunama catering, kunama traka, kunama camera, kunetoli la, ya move, ya lena le. Busy no.
Kunama boom swingers lana.
Kunama
konke.
gefa, whatever those names are.
Konke.
Kunama cut, silence.
Yeah.
Everybody silence. Emotional scene, please, silence. There were moments like
Yeah,
that.
it happens. Yeah.
Yes. And now I'm meant to start. Yaqala ke. Kunjani?
Oh.
Ngikhohle my next line. Let me tell you what mistake I made. I forgot what she's meant to be saying.
Oh.
Because I was reading my lines. I wasn't reading.
You were not reading. But how are you gonna get your cue?
Hey, bafanele bangitshele, man. I didn't know. I didn't know. I forgot. Mangithi kunjani? Athi hey ngiyagula yazi. Hey inhliziyo man. You see, if I don't know what she's going to say, now I'm thrown off. I'm hearing what she's saying for the very first time.
Oh wow.
And now I forgot, like, oh, what am I supposed
What
to
am I supposed to do?
No, I struggled so badly. We compromised, and it was a fair compromise.
Oh, yeah?
To have my lines in front of me.
Oh wow.
Because I'm doing a podcast. I can read the questions.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
So it was like, I put it here, and I would read it, and okay, when she's talking,
yeah,
I'm
no,
reading.
you had it. You had it easy.
But we didn't start that way. Now, I have a newly found respect. If you ever think actors don't really work,
I respect
wait until you have to do it.
Yeah, no, I I mean, of actors, I always say perhaps it's better for someone who's a grave digger. When they get home, they are physically tired. But when you get home as an actor, you are emotionally exhausted. You are mentally exhausted.
Sure.
You are a complete mess. Because you could be shooting a scene where you are in love, and then the next thing you are shooting a scene where you are actually having a break up, and like all those emotions, you know. And how do you tap on those? And you don't have enough time to like, go home and work on those emotions. No, it's gotta happen now.
We're done with this. Maybe a few minutes break, and now
no.
that set is ready for the next thing.
Yes.
Go change quickly, check makeup.
Yeah,
let's go.
So those beauties, which is another tier, is like I once worked with a beauty, and I'm like, think, oh my word, my flight. I'm flying to Durban. I'm like, oh, I've got a gig in Durban. Oh my word, I'm thinking I have only one scene, and my scene is after this one. So I'm already in the studio. I'm like thinking, oh my word. So okay, listen, quiet, guys. It's an emotional scene. Let's give her time. So quiet, nothing at all. You could hear a pin drop. She would come back. And action. I told the floor manager, I said, listen, you can give her the whole day. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, she was struggling.
It's not gonna happen.
She wasn't delivering on
it. Listen, the thing is like emotion. if you are so disconnected to a scene, you can know your lines and everything like that. But if there's an emotional disconnect, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That means you are not getting it.
Jeez.
So you can give someone the whole day.
It's just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. So I was like...
So you end up compromising.
I was like, okay, no, sure, it's fine. Then, okay, let's skip this scene. Okay?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
They almost did that with me. And I said, never. I don't lose. Let's go try it again.
Yeah, you keep trying.
They say, no, maybe we wrote too many lines for you. It's like, no, it's fine. I'll be okay.
Yeah, because you're not used to saying what is written for you. It's just, and
yes.
I don't know how I would act myself. I mean, there's like one actor that I actually respect who played himself in a movie called Being John Malkovich. John Malkovich is like such a beautiful actor.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he played himself. Because I think the day someone says, Dumisani, you gotta play yourself, then I would have to go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, wait. Who am I?
Hey, good question.
How do I walk? You get what I'm saying?
now you have to shoot yourself.
So you have to shoot
and
yourself
look
now.
at yourself.
And like, okay, this is me. It's fine, yeah.
And here's an interesting thing. We have very wrong opinions of ourselves more often than not.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
because like most of the things that we do for other people. I want to impress like some people and be like, oh, I want people to perceive me as this good guy and everything like that. Yeah. Is that you? Is that yourself? No.
Is it a performance?
Chances are it's a performance.
Or sometimes it's the other way. You're playing down.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to shine.
So it can actually like tilt any other way. So
interesting.
It's crazy like that.
I want to move back home.
You want to go back home?
I want to go back home. I want to go back to mom and dad, and because you're 50 now.
Am I?
Askies. I'm so sorry.
I'm 50, yeah.
Yeah, Askies.
Yeah.
If you didn't want us to mention it.
Oh no. Oh, listen, it's a number that I'm proud of.
Is the body still strong?
I do 10Ks every second day.
So you're good.
I'm super good. Yeah.
Is there any pain at all? You can tell us. Don't worry.
What pain?
It's a safe space.
Well, if someone beats me, and then there will be pain there.
No unknown pain. When more
it's just like muscle pain from having run or something,
okay,
it's not like, oh my word, my knees.
So you're strong.
I'm good.
That's all right.
I'm good.
Do you know that this generation of 50-year-olds think they're still in their 30s?
Do they?
Absolutely. That's why they do so many wrong things.
I'm thinking I'm 25.
You see what I mean? I'm 100% right. Those who were born in the early mid 70s, they think they're so young.
I think it's like a 50, a 50-year-old 50 years ago was different.
Very different.
Yes.
Very, very umdala.
Umdala. But now I'm like, what? I'm 50.
So you don't feel 50?
No, I don't. Listen, even if we are 5, you don't feel 5.
Well,
You just yourself.
but 50 is important for us to ask you at this stage.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is, do you think, so you're 25 or 30?
I could easily be. Like in fact, my one of my sons always says, oh, sorry, D, how old are you turning again? I'm like, 35. Like, oh, you're still 35. You were 35 15 years ago. I'm like, I still am.
Nothing's changed.
I'm still youth. I'm still in that youth bracket.
What keeps the mind and your approach to things still relatively young? What is it about you that does that?
It's you gotta live life.
Yeah.
And you gotta treat each and every fresh day with a fresh approach as well. And I guess being busy as well. If you spend your time counting your age, then that means you have nothing to do. You are like, are you that bored? Are you that bored, really?
Yeah.
Before we know it, so basically you are always thinking of your birthday. Oh no, I'm going to be turning 31 now. Oh, I'm going to be turning 32. Does that really bother you? It doesn't bother me. And I will tell you why it doesn't bother me. Especially, with this generation. There's a lot of young people out there that die young.
That's true.
Like they die in their 20s, they die in their 30s. They will never see 50. You 50? Embrace it.
Done well.
Yeah, listen, you've done well for yourself. You've done well for yourself.
I'm 50. I'm a year younger than you, so I'm 50 soon.
You're 50 soon? Oh, okay.
Very soon. Yeah, that's why I was asking about pain.
Oh, what? Are you feeling pain?
Once in a while. Once in a while, the knee will ask you questions.
Chances are it's not even age related.
Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah, something
the
else.
knee will ask you a question or two, and now you have to answer the knee. The chest. I went to the hospital. When I walked in, I said, I have pain on my chest. The whole place changed. They said, hey, yeah. How old are you? Go have a piece in
Yeah.
But there's a chest pain protocol, comrade. We have to address you like something is really, really wrong. And I realized that these things, at this age, they do look at you differently.
Yeah, no, 50 for me was a big number, and I thought I was gonna throw a big party. But I'm not big on birthday parties, well, on my birthdays as well. I even forget my birthday.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, I even forget this.
What are you? Virgos do that.
I'm a Virgo, yeah.
Virgos do that. They pretend they don't care. And
Yeah.
somewhere in the back of our mind.
So when I turned 50, I was in Cape Town. And I decided I don't have money lying around, but I do have 50,000, and I'm actually going to buy a bull for myself.
Yeah, my daughter.
And then yes. I bought myself a beautiful Beefmaster bull.
Whoa.
50,000, I'm turning 50, it's fine.
Yes.
I'm good. I'm in Cape Town. I'm like,
Has it given you anything in return?
oh yes,
Because that's what bulls do.
Oh yes, that's what they do.
Yeah.
They there for breeding.
That's true.
So it's crazy.
Even their sperms are worth money.
Oh yes. Well, I mean, you guys call it spam, but we call it semen.
Oh yeah, well, whatever word we use, even the semen is worth money.
Yes, it's the genes. The genes are so beautiful, So you're not just buying the bull for the bull. You're buying the genes.
Oh, for meat. You're not buying it just for meat.
No, you're not. You genes can only, become better. Down the line. The bull, if you buy a good bull and then there's going to be an offspring and then that offspring is going to have another offspring, they become better.
Tell me what got you interested in this world.
The world of farming?
Yeah, of I would never buy a bull.
You'd never buy
Unless
a bull?
in keep out malobolo. I'd never buy a bull.
Lobolas with a bull.
That's a big one.
I grew up, I guess it takes us back home.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up like, I'm going to say homestead because that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's how huge it is. So there were plenty of cattle. There was goats, a lot of goats, So you just kind of like watch this and you're like, oh my word, this is, you never really say this is what I want to do when I'm, when I grow old. So then there was a point when there were no cows at home. There were no goats at home. And one day I was like, I think this is like, during COVID time, I had sat in hospital for 2 weeks.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You were one of those that came very close.
Very, very close.
Ooh.
And then I was like, no, man, you know what? No, this is not right. I can't grow up in this environment. There are no cows, there are no goats, no ways. So let me start buying. So it became farming on that scale.
Relatively small.
Yeah, relatively small, and started buying goats, and I've now introduced sheep, and not just any. I'm big on breeds.
Okay, all right.
I'm big on breeds.
It can't just roam around.
No, it can't just
reproduce.
It can't just be like a sheep, like your neighbor's sheep. It must be a specific breed. So
Yes.
I breed Doppers.
What types are doppers?
Doppers are the ones with black head.
Okay.
The black heads.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I've recently introduced meat masters.
Okay.
And now they are like lambing now, and I'm happy. There's like little ones there, and I'm like, oh my word, And I do like Bonds Maras. I do.
That's
beef.
the name I know.
Yeah, I do beef masters as well.
Jeez.
So
And it started small,
started small.
and over time,
Started small. Yeah.
has it grown over time?
It's grown over time.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about it is that even when you come back home, the line of, oh, this is the mom, and then this one is this one is that, this one is
Khona
that.
ke bona lineage.
We are born in lineage with it in. Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
And it's just the most beautiful thing ever to do. And I think the most exciting thing about it is that once you buy, it's like gambling. You never stop. You wanna keep buying.
But is this good gambling?
It is good gambling.
Yeah.
Not many people see their money,
Really?
but I see my money.
Where do they go wrong based on your observation?
No. I'm saying you could have like 100,000 in your bank.
Oh, yes,
You could have like
yes.
500,000 in your bank.
That's true.
But it's digital. My 500,000, you see, it's working here on a daily basis. You see.
Imali yakho ingawa yagula.
Yes.
Yami right, like is gone.
I think one thing that I've actually learned about farming is that when you start farming, right, you factor in mortality. You factor in mortality, and then there's reproduction, right? Now, this is what it is. On your scale, some will fall,
Of course.
but your mortality rate should not be more than your reproduction rate.
Of course, yes.
So the numbers are still growing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're building a house, I always say this to people. I say to them, listen, if you're building a house, of course, some bricks will actually break.
Of course.
What, do you stop? Do you stop? No, you don't. Yeah. You just bring in more bricks and you finish the project.
Do you know we had a chat, you and I, about a month or so ago. Literally within 2 minutes of our conversation, we were talking about cattle.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is a
I guess.
passion.
I guess.
Clearly, this is something you are completely in love with.
Yeah, I am. I mean, when I call my brothers, first thing I ask, I don't ask them how they are. I ask them, inkomo right lapho. Yeah, right. Igusha right. Yeah, right. Amatakana right. Yeah, right. Ibhokwe right. Yes, right. Yithi mina ke, oh, then that's good. Like no ticks, nothing. Okay, so no, there's nothing. Like, okay, none in the grand. So like, okay, no, not the grand. No. Okay, sharp, bye bye. So I spend a lot of time talking to them about
The livestock.
their livestock. Than I mean, why should I be talking to them about them?
I can't believe you.
I mean, really. I mean, if someone wants to talk about them, then they can call me.
Yeah, and tell you, hey,
And
I'm
say, I'm so right, Lan. Yeah,
let's talk.
yeah, but if I call, I'm quite specific about what I want to talk about.
Yes.
You know,
What is your big dream with this thing that you're enjoying so much?
it's a big dream, right? It's a huge dream.
Yeah. Do you want to export to the US? Also put on my tariffs.
No, no, oh my word, that Trump guy.
Yeah.
But anyways, started off as like just to revive and re-establish, you know, an environment that I grew up in. Ukuthi mawuvuka ekuseni, you know, when I wash my car when I'm from home, like if I had like, you know, loaded animals there, even when I take it to a car wash, I tell them, just remove these. Don't wash it so clean. I still wanna like smell that dung, you know, because it takes me home, you know. Yeah. But I mean, I've got a big network.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've got someone who's actually on standby. But listen, once you hit a certain number and you want to go commercial, and then I will talk to people that buy, you know, like, you know, your food chain market.
Gotcha.
You know, and then you can supply them, you know.
Whoa.
But you know what? I'm actually quite. I'm here with my animals. I love them so much.
But the dream is to do that?
The dream is to go commercial.
Yeah.
At some point.
Do you feel you're close enough?
Yes, I am.
Right here.
I am, yeah. And I feel like I will actually drag it a bit longer, so that I've got the numbers, you know. So when people don't see me on TV, they must not ask, "Oh, what happened to Dumisani?"
That's good. Too busy getting come.
No, they must know. They must know, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can always see me on TV.
You enjoy it, man. It's the most beautiful thing. You make me wonder, what am I enjoying at my 50 of age? And yours is such an interesting one.
I mean, I buy embryos.
Yes.
You know?
Jeez, even that.
Yes, I buy embryos. You know, do like in vitro, you know, like just transfer an embryo to a cow. And so you don't really need plenty of bulls, so you're good.
Are embryos expensive?
Yes, they are expensive, yes.
And
it also depends on the breed.
Of course.
Because like when you are buying an embryo, they will actually show you, you know, the sire and the bull. You know, okay, this embryo is as a result of this bull and this heifer. And you see, like for example, I mean, I'm like Bone Marrows, right? Beef Masters. I can actually buy embryos of like a totally different breed.
Yes.
Buy that and then have them transferred to that, you know, to one of my cows, and I will actually be introducing a totally different breed. Because
so you could also be in the business of embryos.
Yes.
And that's what you do.
That's what you can do.
Wow.
Without even selling the cows. Yeah, you just sell embryos.
That's how you make your money.
Or you sell
semen.
You sell semen.
Interesting, eh?
It's
interesting world.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think over time, learning it and understanding it, you've made a few mistakes? Have you made any of these, you know, I don't know what I'm doing errors?
Like I think one of my subjects in school was agriculture. So I understand all these, like just the basics of agriculture. Yeah. You know, I mean, they will tell you that a certain breed will not survive in a certain area and everything like that. And I don't believe in that. You know, I can take you to Iceland and you will survive.
Yeah.
You learn the ways, you adapt. You know, as long as you got food, you got water, you know, you will survive. It's the same thing with animals, you know, and don't beat yourself up for the ones that don't make it, you know. I mean, I was home now, and I could not get my delivery of 15 pregnant
Oh,
born
no.
Smaras because it was raining. And now I have to fly down because I want to be there when they arrive so that I can actually just watch them being like offloaded.
That's it.
Ndisile.
Yes.
Ngisile notshwala lapho ngithi nazi inkomo zenu. Mahlubi. You understand? It's not my cows. It's theirs.
Wow, man.
Because that's where the secret is. You know, you can take care of them all you want, but if you do not declare them to the ones that came before you, then that's a bit of like arrogance.
It's a misstep.
Yeah, it's so Friday I could be flying down, not driving down. This car has been driving down up
Too
and down.
much.
Yeah, I'll pick up a car in East London and then just go home and receive those.
Let's talk about those that came before you.
Yes.
Mom and dad. What are their names?
Umamam ngunobandla. Yeah, ngunobandla Mbebe and intombi leyo yakwaNtshiqa ijolakazi. Utata nguMahlobandile Mbebe.
Tell us about Umama, the type of person she was.
Oh. Everything.
Yes.
That's who she is.
Let's kiss out him.
She's everything. I don't talk about my mom in past tense.
Of course.
Yeah. Because she's here. And she will always be here. You know, and such a beautiful person. You know, I think in my entire life with her, not even one incident where she actually had a fight with anyone. Not anyone. You know, she was just such a loving person. Yeah.
And how did you relate when you and her?
Oh, a lot. Yeah. Like we were so close. Yeah. You know, I remember when I went to school and I was not home, and when I wake up early in the morning, I'm like, yo, school time, and I would actually hear her voice. She's visiting town. I'm like, yo, that's my mom. That day, I'm not going to school.
Yeah, my daughter.
I am not going to school that day. I don't care who says what. I'm not going to school, you know. And when she has to travel back home, I would cry
Oh, no.
my lungs out and be like, I'm stepping in this bus, you know. And I would step in that bus. And then the following day, I would be back traveling to school. And she had a trick, because every time I had to go back to school, she would just bake, you know, like bake bread, you know, umbago.
Yeah.
Like, yo, uphathela abantu lapha ntoni. Hey, ngiyabona manje ukuthi ayingangishaya. You understand? But it was a good thing,
Yes,
you know.
a good gesture.
It was one of those, man, you know.
Why were you not living together during that time? Were you?
Because she decided that La ezilalini, in the rurals, there's not so much going on in terms of like schooling.
Okay.
So let me go to her sisters, umakazi wami. Go to town, ndifunde lapha elikhanyiso yonke leyo nto leyo, and you know, and it worked.
Yes.
Paid dividends, you know, and I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
and can you, because I came across that in my notes, the experience of, because that's the primary.
Yeah, that's the primary.
Yes.
Yeah.
The experience of the experience you had at primary. How was that experience? When you remember it, where do you find yourself in the story? Some people say I was quiet in the background, or I was up in the front and loud. What do you remember?
You know, kids will always play, right? And I think I did a lot of playing, like soccer, everything, like lunch break and whatever. But I think the most interesting thing about Lukhanyiso is that you had a school here in those, colonial buildings, like they are built with like stone, That was the school. Makeshift school. And right next door to Lukhanyiso, the school, is a prison.
Yeah, my daughter.
It's a prison. And then right across the road from the prison, it's Deba.
What is that?
Deba was this, what do they call it? It's an abbreviation for something, but it was a mining, people would go to Deba to actually get recruited. It was a recruiting thing for like people to go.
The mining industry.
The mining industry.
To come to
like,
Northwest.
To come to Northwest, to come to
all of
Joburg.
those,
Yes.
Rustenburg.
Yes.
All of those.
Now you have all this, right?
Yeah.
And opposite Lukhanyiso, which is like the other side, you have like magistrate's court.
Okay. Yes. It's
so everything is here.
yeah.
So you almost have to choose what path you want to take. Mine, jail. End up like in the magistrate's court.
It could also end up as a lawyer.
Exactly.
Right?
You could.
Yes.
And I remember during lunch times we would, because at Deba they would actually they would have what they called Slopoia.
Okay.
Slopoia was actually like a feeding scheme. So they would actually feed the people that actually came in, as prospective.
Waiting to be taken
employed.
To the mines.
Yes. You had these big buses, like they called them Oshkosh. So those that were employed would actually jump in Oshkosh, on the Oshkosh, bahambe baye eGoli. Asazi ukuthi baya kuphi. Umuntu nje sebhalile letter sothi hey akabuyi endlini, sekuthiwa hey baxelele endlini bana ndiqeshiwe uhambile kanjalo. You understand?
There's a song waiting to be written called Oshkosh, because yathatha abotata bethu.
Yes.
They never came back.
So I mean, lunchtime we would actually play soccer, and then when there's Deba, we would actually jump out of the school and then go and eat there.
Of course. It's a free meal.
So it was I never liked school. I hated school.
What was it about it?
I think even more so now, I actually don't like school.
And you've done so much of it.
I have. And I'm actually surprised.
So someone that doesn't like it.
You go there and then you see all these kids with beautiful shoes, and then when your shoes are Zimbi, and maybe you are even going to school in winter and you're barefoot, your shoes are gone.
Oh no.
I remember I used to go to school, Lukhanyiso still, I had these, I don't know where that fashion came from. It was white shoes. And I had a brown corduroy. And oh my word, so I really never liked school. I would skip school on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Why those specific days?
Because there was a delivery that was happening in town on those 2 days. We used to call it Ngocha. Yeah. So basically Ngocha was a dairy producing company.
Yes.
So they would actually have their dairy products being like,
Okay.
delivered to all these shops in town in Ngamakwe. So when you jump in that, you just sit there in that cold storage room. They've closed it. You help them actually like offload those, right? Now, when they offload those, when you are done helping them, you probably have a yogurt, you have amasi, you have ubisi, you have like each and every dairy product. So you are a hustling person.
Basically, yeah.
You know? So you are hustling. So both days I'm like, oh no, I'm going to skip school. I'm good.
I'm going to do this.
I'm going to do this. And by the time they come back from school, they covered. You know?
Were the parents aware of this?
No, they weren't. They were not
So
aware.
Pumuye Eskolweni, when you
Pumuye
leave home,
Eskolweni.
yeah.
Pumang Eskolweni.
And then
Did shut left.
now the story is out.
Oh well, now the story's out, and they can't do anything about it.
They didn't know.
I mean, now I've got masters now.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. For someone that didn't like school, you've done so much of it. It's actually quite amazing.
Yeah, no, I didn't like school at all. I still don't, but I still want to study. Like I think what excites me now is like criminal psychology. I want to be a profiler. I want to be able to walk in a crime scene and be like, oh, okay, you are looking for a 20-year-old here, probably from like this area, that area, that area. So I'm actually big on psychology.
Yeah, I know. You studied it at
Yes.
junior degree level.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I majored in psychology.
Incredible.
I honored it as well.
you honored it.
Yes. English, and
Let's stay with home. We'll come back to that.
yes.
And you then go to a higher school. What is it?
Ngongolo.
Ngongolo, yes.
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 Mm-hmm.
And because once we get to that stage, we start thinking of a future.
Yes.
We start seeing something.
Yes.
What were you seeing?
I was saying acting.
Acting.
Yes.
From where?
It started a long time ago from when I was at primary.
But what were you seeing around?
I was watching like your Western movies, like your Star Trek, like
The High Chaparral.
The High Chaparral, yes.
Yes.
I mean the like Blue Boy, Monalito, Mapechman, and we would just kind of like sing the theme song as we are actually like pouring down the mountain and going to that one shop that has a TV, to just go and like watch, those.
That one shop is the reason
So I
we
started.
have you now.
Yeah. So I started looking at higher education institutions that actually offered, training in drama. Like I saw UCT, and then I saw.
What was happening then?
Rhodes.
Yes, of course.
And
Yes.
I was like, oh, okay. I still continuity. I still hated school because I remember when I was in matric, I set out school. I set out of school like between February and June holidays. I was summoned by my teacher agriculture. I went to his office
Yeah.
in July, and he begged me. He's like, "Listen, you are a smart guy. Just come back to school."
What were you doing?
I had all the textbooks. We would have on weekends. We would actually like jump on like one chapter, another chapter, and then like we would actually take turns. So I was actually homeschooling myself. In that
But you
way.
didn't necessarily like the schooling environment.
Did not.
So you see the difference is you don't mind education. You just
No,
don't like
I
school.
just didn't like. I don't like that thing. You would say you must wake up early in the morning. You go to school. No, I didn't like that at all. But after we had a chat with Mr. August, it's and then we had that chat, and then I went back to school, and
Yeah,
because I was
what
like,
is-
listen, it's exams soon enough. October is exams. You need to come to school.
So you can pass.
Yeah, so I did.
Obviously.
Yes.
The rest is history.
The rest is, well, I guess the rest is masters.
Do you remember the girl at high school? There's always a girl.
I was such a late bloomer. Well, I don't think I was a late bloomer, but I actually went to school when I was very young.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I
you were
was-
amongst
Yeah,
Amakurutman.
yeah, I was in the same class with my, like, firstborn Ekaya. No, Siswam, secondborn. We were in the same standard because we didn't have grades then.
Of course. Yeah.
I was in the same class with my biggest brother, and I'm fourth behind him.
And will pass.
Yes, I was acing everything.
Because for you, this was daycare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somehow
it was
you know?
daycare,
It's something that just happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I passed standard, grade 12 when
Standard metric.
I was 10.
Yes.
I was turning 16.
Okay.
The year
yes.
I
That's a smart kids do that.
yeah. So I did that. It's the same year I actually lost my father.
Oh no.
But I was still a young boy, man, and I sat there for 2 years because I refused to go and study something that I didn't want. to
Which
study,
was?
Which was teaching.
Who was pushing for that?
Because if you really look at it, if it's not teaching, it's nursing. If it's not nursing, it's do you get what
You're
I'm
a
saying?
police officer.
Yeah,
all of
you know.
those, yes.
So I was like, even if I take a teaching course, but I must choose my subjects, wisely. I mean, I went to UNITRA where my, big brother, was studying, and they offered me class. I was like, no, why should I be studying class? I want psychology, I want English, I want this, I want that. And if they are saying now there's no more room, I'm like, no, then I'm just gonna go and sit home. So I sat home.
For how long?
2 years.
Hey, my daughter.
I sat home for 2 years. Third year, then I went to BE, Visa University. I started teaching. That's where I actually did psychology. I did English. I did my
All
history.
those things you wanted.
Yes, all those things that I wanted. And when I graduated, I'm a qualified teacher that never taught,
Never.
and they will never teach.
Jeez, there was such a big never. It stood out.
No,
Why
never.
is there never in your sentence?
No ways. I can't be studying and then study to teach other people.
Hey, man.
No.
The world is what it is because of teachers.
Well, I guess the profession has its own people.
Perhaps, yes. Well, clearly you're not one of them.
No, I was definitely not one of them. But I guess I actually applied that when we are running our training programs within the acting industry. So I guess that's where it comes.
Yeah, came in handy.
Yeah, it comes nice and handy.
You had a gap year long before there was a concept of a gap year.
Oh yeah, 2 gap years.
2 gap years. Do you remember what you did with that time?
Yes.
What did you do?
My brother still hate me for that.
Yeah?
I spent a lot of time with my uncle, and his big brother was into farming.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
So now I think this is now going back to that.
That gap year.
So he was into commercial farming. So he would buy and sell. I mean, we would stop a truck with plenty of cows. We'd oh, whoa, wait, where are these going? Oh no, it's going there. No, wait. We redirected. When we redirected to his big brother and say, listen, we need these cows. And before the end of the week, these will be gone.
We're buying.
These will be sold.
Incredible.
So we did that a lot. And
so you got to see this world
yes.
long ago.
I mean, way before I even understood, the meaning of speculation. Because my uncle would be like, Jana, farming, Jana, farming. Is speculation. You buy, you don't know whether people are going to buy from you, but you are buying. But the nice thing about it is that when you buy, you own.
In that moment.
Yes. So whether they buy or
it's still
not,
yours.
You still have.
Like that.
So it's not a loss, A big Fidel Castro fan, umalume wami, So we would sit. So he would do everything for me. So all these ones, he would just disregard them. So even today, they still say, Yo, umalume, ungasifuni ethanda wena kakhulu. Ndithi ke mna ke,
Do you know why? They took a liking to you.
I have no idea. But I think I have an inkling. Because I was so into what he was into. You know.
Yeah.
I was like, newspapers, reading. We would read like the quote of the day, like off Daily Dispatch. Like sometimes we just kind of like buy a paper just for the quote of the day, which is like page 3.
Wow, amazing.
And you're like, okay, that's it.
You enjoyed the same things.
Yeah, we enjoyed the same things. The commercial space of like farming, and so yeah. So that's what I did.
Utata.
Yes.
What's his name?
Mahlubandile Mbebe.
Your memories of him?
Smartest guy ever.
Oh.
That's the smartest guy that I actually know in my life.
Yes.
Right when I was home, just reminding people who he is, because he was in the built industry,
Okay.
like Big Shot at Morris.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah, back then. Yeah.
That's a big achievement.
Yes, he was a big shot, and he literally employed the whole village,
Jeez.
including neighboring villages.
What?
He employed the heads of each and every family and their sons.
That's incredible.
He employed his sons as well, my big brothers,
Gosh.
So the entire village,
What was Morris doing? What were they into?
they were into construction. Yeah.
Into the big Morris company, building.
Yeah, the building.
All sorts of things.
Yes, yeah. Like building malls,
Yeah.
like, Cape Town,
Dude. Wow.
Brutal. Brutal. That I think I've got that.
Why do you describe it with using that word brutal?
No, like, nice people. Nice people. Nice people.
Got you.
You don't mess with nice people because you are actually flipping them over. If I'm giving you tails, you want to flip me? You want to see heads? You're going to see heads.
Yeah.
There's nothing that is going to be in between.
That's
you
it.
know, people's person.
Yeah.
Flip
a guy who can hire an entire village.
Yeah.
That's
like literally.
That's a big achievement.
Like literally. Literally. They know. They talk about it today.
He could have been a mayor.
Could have.
Could have been a mayor of the town.
Could have, but taught me a lot. I remember one time, I'm like, in fact, this is the year that he actually passed on. He had just come back from Cape Town. My big brothers were like, went, for initiation. And so he sat there and he had asked this old man for a favor and said, no, just go to your mom. Your mom must give you this, and then I'm going to give it to this old man. And then he said to me, do you know what an incentive is?
Okay.
I was like, what? I'm like, I just finished my metric paper and I don't know what incentive is.
What does word mean?
So he actually explained it to me. I'm not paying the person, but I'm saying to him, listen, I appreciate what you did for me. Thank you. May you be able to do that for me again. You understand? So now the incentive is to say to someone, listen, do this, and I appreciate it. And then the second name was Xhosa, and I did not even know. I had never heard of that.
For someone that says, I don't want to study Xhosa, yet
Yes.
there's still words you didn't know.
Ati izinwe.
Yeah.
You know, izino athi no bheka lapha egadini nje. So kunegusha lapha yana because people had come and they had come and bazogida. So some will come with like sheep and so some with goats and everything. So athi zizinwe zami uyazazi izinwe ukuthi izini.
Yini izini?
Athi izinwe is when you give, what you get back is izinwe. Because what you actually like put out there is like you giving to people, and then you are being a giving person.
Got you.
And you will get back. So this is as a result of me giving to people.
Yes.
You know,
it's almost like a reward as a result
Yes.
of being a giving
yes,
a person.
Yes. So it's I respect that man a lot. Yeah.
When you think back to his contribution to your life,
Yeah.
what type of thoughts come to mind? When do you reflect him in some way?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. There is something that he had, and without imposing, but he's just one guy that you just wanted to do something for. You wanted to make him proud. I mean, like that generation. Well, those times was when you would write a letter and then like take it to the post office and be like, oh, I want like soccer boots. You are writing this letter in January. A reply. You will get a reply at the end of February or beginning of March.
It is.
A reply, what size are these soccer boots? You write back, you give him the size. June, a reply. Don't you want socks with these soccer boots? He will come back December. No soccer boots, nothing, just Christmas clothes.
I like that. It's strategy.
So he was just, I mean, I think we are because of him.
Yeah.
And my mom, we are. And listen, nothing will ever touch me.
How did they relate, the two of them, mom and dad?
Oh, well, let me just tell you that there's like 7 of us at home.
Okay.
Maybe that answers your question, right?
Got you. 100%.
So, no, they I always say the love that I have for people is the kind of love that I actually learned from my parents. The love that I have for my partner is the kind of love that I observed from my parents,
There's something to be said about what kids learn when they're young.
Yes.
It's really what happens around them. Because it's the uncle.
Yes.
It's the mom.
Yes.
It's the dad. And it's them together.
Yes.
And what that did for you.
It's, the concept of family. The concept of family, the way my father actually like embraced family is just one of the most important things that I've actually learned.
Amazing.
Like a lion who will just sit, eat, and when it comes to taking care of family, he take care of family.
That's it.
When it comes to like protecting family, he'll protect family. And that's exactly where I'm at.
There's a pecking order in terms of where you are in the family. You're not number one.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Intwana.
I'm dead bang in the middle.
Smack.
Yeah.
Give me who are the people and who's first and so forth.
There's Umonde, firstborn, and then there's Ulinda, my only sister.
Oh, there's only one girl in that whole mix.
Yes, there's only one girl. And then there's Sonabo and Zimvagwak, and then there's like 2 younger brothers, Tembelani and Ubafo, and people always say I'm I'm the oldest.
Why do they say that?
They say I'm the oldest because being the eldest has nothing to do with like chronology.
With number.
Yeah, with number. No, it's got everything to do with the responsibility that you carry on your shoulders, what it is that you do, and I always refuse that, but I always get it.
Why do you refuse that?
I refuse that because they are my big brothers, and I think, to echo Jet Novuga's words, that manizalwa ningabantu lizaba khona inxila kowenu. Ukhona omnye nje uzovela nje ubona mana akuna direction lana. Wena uyiphiwe ingqondo bana izinto ezithile mazenzeka apha ekhaya. But that doesn't give you the right to say ulinxila wena. Okanye ube namaxa, utyhala isifuba, usikhuphele. Do you get what I'm saying?
You must recognize the
Yes.
role, but the role doesn't give you overall power.
It does not give you that.
Yeah.
So like you put that into good use. As the chosen one. Ukuthi hey, makuqixeka makwenzeke makuthina. Yeah, I understand a little
Incredible.
bit.
I got you 100%.
Yeah.
You were giving that order.
Yeah.
The sister, then Uguzaban.
See, after usister, and then kukho usonwabo lo ndizimva kwakhe mina. And then kubekho uThembelani, my younger brother, and then kubekho uBafo. Yes.
Is there Nigu WhatsApp group?
No.
How?
We don't we are not. And frankly,
now I'm in a WhatsApp group with my sisters.
frankly, I wouldn't want that at all. Because I think I would have a lot to talk about.
You'd be the one.
I'd be like, hey, inkomo this. Hey.
Uzohlupha.
Because I'm the one who actually, like, I jump on a call. When there's something that I don't like, I jump on a call, add my sister on that call, add Ubudi on that call, and then we say, okay, let's talk about this. This is what I don't like. Hey, wena, uleqa amankazana wena uleqa impundu wena. You understand? And that needs to stop. Because now you are losing focus.
Let's fix this.
Let's fix this. So they were laughing about that as well. But hey, sivile emfundini wena usixelile into bana hey mina kuthiwa mina ndileqa impundu mina wena ntoni. So we laugh about it. And it's all in good spirit.
It is, clearly. And is it a well-functioning system so far?
Yes, it
what
is.
You have as a family unit.
It is a well-functioning system. And I think, we are so lucky in that, the only two people that we do not have are our parents. And all our siblings, like my siblings, are like, like Zidlumbona.
And now there's young ones, and
yes,
there's a new generation.
There's a new generation.
Yeah.
Before like mkhulu, I'm like, what? Oh, ndingumkhulu by virtue of because like it's my big brothers, like daughters, like whatever, There's always that, So yeah, it's crazy like that.
What resemblance did you get from any of your parents? Did you take the beard from daddy?
I took the beard from daddy, and I look at my mom, and I'm like everyone always says, like, oh, when ufana kulo mama wakho wena.
Wow.
In fact, we thought ungujonga, which is ujonga was umalume wam.
Okay.
So they're like, no, but it makes sense,
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's like the blood,
Of course. Yes.
I know I've got my father's eyes,
Yes.
So I've got the beard as well,
You took the beard. You took the facial features from mommy and the daddy's eyes and
yes,
daddy's beard.
the daddy's beard.
It's interesting how humans are made.
It's interesting. It's I think the resemblance is actually quite, so interesting because I look at my mom now. I mean, in fact, right now she's my profile picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's my phone? Doesn't matter. We'll see it.
She's my profile picture.
On WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's
Let me see. Now we'll see her.
that's my mom. Umuntu omhlophe lona.
Hey, hold on. Oh, there she is with that.
Yes.
There she is.
Yes.
There's mommy there. Hey, don't look at the number.
So yeah.
There this picture looks relatively new, like it was taken recently.
And I took this picture. Yeah, I took this picture. You know, when I was home, and yeah.
Oh, look at that! It's amazing.
So I still owe her quite a lot. You know, because you know, I don't know how these things happen. You know.
Why do you feel you still owe her?
Because I promised to build a house for her.
Okay.
Yes, and I think. A double story, and I said I will do it, and I will do it.
So you still feel that has to happen.
It will happen,
yeah.
You know, and I think like how she passed on as well in terms of, I think on a Friday I was like, oh, let me just send her money, send her like a lot of money, you know. I sent her a good number, you know, and. Following day I called, and then she was like, oh no, ndiyibonile imali ntondoni. I'm like, okay, sure. I told her, no, it's Saturday, so go on Monday. She never got to use that money.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because she actually went to hospital on Monday, and then on Tuesday she passed on.
Jeez, was it a build up, or she?
It was not a build up. It's one of those like she just kind of like collapsed. No one knows whether it was COVID related or not.
Oh, it was during that
horrible
time. Yes.
So she never got to use that money.
Oh no.
You know? And I still wanna, like, I'm in a position where, like, you know, I'm like I wanna close that account, you know? And then like get that money and all the other monies. But I wanna get that money and do stuff that I knew I wanted her to do with that money, you know?
Well, at least the thought never leaves you.
Yeah.
Because one morning you'll wake up and say, but I don't have to. And then you carry on.
Yeah.
But it continues to bother you, obviously.
Yes, of course. Because, like, for some reason, you know what, you want to, in as much as you want to close that account, but you don't really want to close it.
So it's still there.
Yes, it's still there. It is, Nje. Like, for the past, like, what, 5?
Yeah.
For the past 5, like, you know, years or so, it is in jail. You know,
I wish that you do make it a reality and sooner than, because you go home often, so clearly you can't do it quite soon.
Of course, yeah.
It's a matter of breaking ground and just
exactly,
yes.
Literally just break ground
and then carry
That's
on.
it. You know.
Do you when you look back at your upbringing, do you feel it's influenced the way you father? As a dad,
I father differently.
Okay.
You know, and I think I father differently in that we grew as like, you know, when you see your father once a year, when they're actually back in December for for the 2 weeks or something, and then they are gone again.
Yes.
So basically, if I had to count the years. Well, the time that I've actually spent with my father, literally, would not even amount to a year.
Wow. That's crazy. He's probably spent more time with uncle than with daddy.
Yes. So, and I think the most amazing thing about it is that even though he was not there physically, he was there. You know? There was never that gap. We would say, oh, Tata Keko, hey, whatever. No, there was never. Never at all.
You felt his presence.
Yes.
But how was that? How did he pull that off?
I don't know. Well, I guess the catalyst was my mom. You know? Because if you really think about it, there were no cell phones back then.
Not
know?
even phones.
No.
There was a time when having a phone at your
Yeah,
home
not
was
even-
a
yeah.
special thing.
Nothing
Yes.
at all, you know. So I guess because I guess what I'm interested in would be the letters that my mom and my father actually wrote to each other.
What?
I guess the answer to that and how she became a catalyst in making sure that we do not feel like our father is not there. You know, like he is there.
Were you exposed to any of the letters at all at any point? in
No.
your life? Yes. But you knew there was a
Of course.
constant communication.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Banjani abantwana?
Hey, yazi nje. Unjani uDumisani?
Wenzani?
Yeah. So it's like it's just one of those like heart warmers, you know. And I father differently, in that I mean, you know, modern age, you know, like you have access to your kids, you call them any given time. My kids are actually more like my friends, you know, and I usually joke with them. Ngithi mina yabona manje sengibadala manje. Nina manje you are no longer my kids. You are my brothers. You are my sister. I want to have a child again.
Because Nankulile.
Nina senikhulile. You know?
Yeah.
So we are more friends than I mean all of them call me D or they call me Diddy D.
Wow,
You
listen
know,
to that.
no one says Dada or whatever. No.
Hey,
It's like Diddy D. Hey D. Oh, I actually become Diddy D when someone wants something. I'm like, oh, okay, let me wait for it. You know, otherwise it's like, hey D, you know, and
Is there anyone who calls you Sizwe?
yes.
Who's that?
Now those are the people that know me. Yeah, those are the people that know me. Because my name is, like I said, double-barreled first name. It's Dumisani Sizwe.
As one name,
Yes, like
technically.
Dumisani Sizwe, yes, as one name. Yeah.
Do you know when I saw that, I deleted the dash in between
Oh, yeah?
because I thought it was a mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. That's
I remember when I saw that and I copied it and I deleted the
Oh,
dash.
no, it's a...
Now I remember
Yeah,
that
it's
moment.
a double-barreled name. Yes,
okay.
Dumisani Sizwe.
Yeah.
So basically, our names at home, like, is actually just one big message.
Do you want to tell us that message?
Iban nomonde, nilinde, nonwabe, nisidumisa esisizwe, nithembele kwababafu.
Whoa.
So basically, the first born is Monde, second born is Linda, third born is Usonwabo, and then you have Dumisani Sizwe, and then you have Tembelani, and then you have Bafo.
It's one long sentence.
One long sentence.
They would have been 7. There was no way they would have been less. It's a paragraph.
It is.
The time abafuna get it
No,
paragraph.
it is. You know, so nje, it's that.
Yeah, it's an
know.
interesting one. Absolutely interesting.
It's that.
You go to Vista. How was that experience? Learning to be a teacher. Did you
that-
enjoy that? Again,
I did not enjoy it,
again, school
but
is
I
there
had
again.
I had to go through it
Yeah.
because I've always wanted to be at UCT and train as an actor instead of like, you know, teaching and, you know, and
But did you know that this is just a stepping stone? This Vista moment.
yes,
Okay.
I knew it was, and that's why I actually chose my you know, subjects, you know, accordingly as well. Psychology, English, history, and of course all these other, you know, subjects. And I went through it. I warmed up.
Like I was like,
I warmed up to it.
yes.
And I think my last year, there was an opportunity for me to act in a Christmas Carol.
Okay.
I auditioned and I got the role.
And this
Now-
is not acting school. This is
this
teaching
is-
school.
No, this is like a theater in Port Elizabeth.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, and Gqeberha, they say now. And I got the role. When they were to start, or like, you know, rehearsing, I got a call from UCT
Yes.
that I should go and audition for drama school because they auditioned for drama school.
Had you made them aware, UCT,
Yes.
of your interest?
I had already applied,
Okay. All
and now this is my 4th year at Vista. And I'm actually like, I'm going to jump from here straight to UCT so that I can actually study what I wanted to study.
And you did.
I did.
When the parents, influences that are saying, what do you want to do with this thing?
I guess I became aware of it when I was back from Scotland and I was a working actor.
Oh, that.
And I was driving with my mom because I actually studied 10 years at varsity.
Yeah.
Like 10 years back to back.
No, you never stopped.
I never stopped, yeah. So I was driving my mom and she was like, oh, now I know why you wanted to do this thing. And I can see that you are happy. Because at one point I was like, Haibo, lo mntana kanti uzosebenza nini? You know? So he
But
can
she
start,
didn't tell you.
yeah, so he can start like providing. But she didn't say that. She just kept like supporting me. Like, uyahambi eScotland ngoku. Haibo.
But at least you were studying, unlike someone who's just useless.
Yeah.
You know, at least like, all right, we'll wait.
Yeah. So I guess her concern, she kept, to herself, and she did well with that, because, my brother was there, he was working, and, so.
Others are working, lawyer food.
Uyafunda lo. So yeah.
You get the call in Cape Town.
Yes.
Which you obviously take. Did you do the Christmas?
I did not do that. I dropped it. I went to UCT, auditioned, and then I was actually put on the waiting list. Now I've graduated, right?
Yes.
Vista. Now the following year, I don't know what's happening with UCT. I'm like, what am I going to do?
You're waiting for a call back.
Yes. I'm like, no. One thing that I'm not going to do, I'm not going to go to a classroom and teach. I'm not going to do that. So I went to Cape Town, sat in Cape Town a bit.
Hanging out, just waiting.
Just hanging out. February, someone like, from the village gives me a letter. And it's from UCT, so it was actually delivered at home. And it's actually from admin. I'm being admitted.
But tonight.
But ekse zwakala, ngafika lapha mangifika lapha kwathi drama school kugcwele ngathi lalela ngayileta kwagcwala
I mean, I've been admitted.
I really don't give a damn.
I'm part of ukugcwala.
Basically.
I mean that.
Mina ngiyaphumalisa ke manje.
Yes.
You understand? So I went and I was excited about it.
What did you study at UCT?
I studied performance diploma, in drama. I did directing there.
Jeez.
And I was credited, of course, for BA.
Yes, so there you go.
Yes, I was credited for that.
And was it now, were you feeling like this dream is getting closer?
Oh, yeah.
But was it television that was drawing you, or was it something else? Because remember, there's a bigger goal that you're chasing as you're going through this.
It was television. It was television. I did theater. I enjoyed theater. I still love theater. Yeah. I still want to do theater. But there's a couple of like plays that, I would never say no to. I would like to do those. Yeah. And I think one of them is by Ariel Dorfman. Death and the Maiden.
Yes.
I would do that. And then the other one is a closer play, Buzani Kubao. So those, I would do it.
Wow.
I don't care if I do them for free, but
what?
I would do those.
Someone is watching this. It's like, we have to do it.
Is it?
Put it at Market Theatre.
Yo, no.
Who's was for free?
Oh, no, listen. No, yo. No, listen, if it's commercialized, then, I gotta make a little bit of money.
King David Studio Podcast.